I just couldn't wait, so we're looking at Frailty, the collector's set from Lionsgate Limited in 4K. Hey gang, if you like coffee like we like coffee, like Squeaky Chair likes coffee, be sure to check out Blackout Coffee Company. Links in the description. Happy Friday. Friday, if you will, because today we are taking a look at the Frailty Collector's Edition box set from Lionsgate Limited that I showed you the other day when we discussed Lionsgate Limited. And I gotta be honest, it's fantastic. However, there's a couple of negatives, maybe, and we'll talk about those at the end. But we're gonna look at the movie real quick for anybody that's not aware of what this movie is. Then we'll remind you what's in this box set as far as special features and stuff go, and then we'll talk about it. Let's go. Frailty, 2001, rated R, an hour and 40 minutes. Great. Like a perfect time of the movie. I can't stand, I don't mind long movies, but I can't stand when a movie is long for no reason. This movie has a really nice flow to it. Oh my goodness. A mysterious man arrives at the offices of an FBI agent and recounts his childhood, how his religious fanatic father received visions telling him to destroy people who were in fact demons. That's right. Directed by Bill Paxton. This was his first directorial debut, I guess, would be, as a director, his first time. Written by Brent Hanley, starring Bill Paxton, Matthew McConaughey, Powers Booth, and many others. Before we get into it, let's look one more time at what's in the set. It comes with the 4K and the Blu-ray. It also came with a digital copy with new artwork by Justin Erickson, printed reproduction of Bill Paxton's original shooting script is in it. It's beautiful. Legacy special features. It has a commentary with director Bill Paxton and the writer Brent Hanley. Production audio commentary with editor Arnold Glassman and producer David Kirshner. Sorry, I'm blind. And composer Brian Taylor. Anatomy of a Scene featurette from Sundance Channel, The Making of Frailty featurette, deleted scenes with optional commentary, storyboards, photo galleries, TV spots, all that. And then new special features from Lionsgate Limited are Father Figure Establishing Shot featurette, more stories from the Frailty set, a teaser trailer, theatrical trailer as well. Let's get into it. So this was a blind buy for me. I do not remember ever watching this movie. But my brain is also Swiss cheese. So it's possible when I was younger, I may have seen it and just don't remember it. But as I watched this movie, I didn't remember anything. I knew the context of the movie because I've read the back and I've watched a trailer for it before I ever purchased this. But for the most part, blind buy. I didn't know what I was getting into, but I had an idea of the story, right? And anytime there's like when a company takes an older movie and makes a 4K of it, they restore it and they put love and care in it. Sometimes it doesn't work out very well. We see that often, but this is not the case. This looks beautiful. The colors and this is a very dark movie. It's really hard sometimes when you've got an LCD TV, no matter how good your 4K player is, no matter how much you spend on a 4K, if it's a dark movie, sometimes it's muddy and hard to see in the darkness of the movie. That's not the case here. This is a very dark movie. At no point are you blind. You can see everything going on. It looks fantastic and looks like old film, like it should, in my opinion. The color is great. Everything about it flows perfectly. Blackout copy. America. Hooah. After I got done watching the movie, first off, this is a great movie. Let me clear something up here. As a believer, as a Christian, I realize that this is it can be perceived as having a negative, like the way it looks at Christians, but that's not what this is about, in my opinion. This is about people who are messed up and take it to extremes. All right? Mentally, maybe they're not all there. And I have to be real careful what I'm saying here, because if you've not seen this, you can watch this right now on streaming in several places. And I don't want to mess up anything about this film if you've not seen it yet. Because truthfully, this movie is fantastic. And this 4K looks stunning. I loved everything about it, with a couple of exceptions. The special features are fantastic. I learned a lot. They talk a lot about different things they did, because this was a lower budget film. This was a $9 million. It cost $9 million to make it. And they did a phenomenal job at that price, for that price. We see movies today where they spend $200 million and they don't look near as good as this movie. And the way he directed it, it's fantastic. Everything about it is brilliant to me. I loved the movie. The storyline was great. I was on the edge of my seat. It's not sexually explicit in any way. It's not even super gory. All right? A lot of the death and the murder that happens in it is off screen. All right? So, theoretically speaking, anyone could watch this. There is a couple of bad words in it, and it is dealing with some things that some people might take offense to. Sorry if that's you. You shouldn't. This is, regardless of the context and who they're talking about, Hollywood doesn't look at Christianity or belief in God in a light that is favorable. Okay? They just don't. But I didn't see anything in this movie that offended me as a believer. Fair? Okay. So now let's get to the couple of negatives, and they're not even really negatives. I have a surround sound system, but it's not a top tier surround system. Not even close. Right? $150. It's a subwoofer and a sound bar. I don't have rear speakers. I don't have 97 speakers all over the room. Okay? It is what it is. That's what I got. And I'm fine with it. This is in Dolby Vision, Dolby Atmos, or whatever. It's all Dolby. There's one, like, audio is one thing. And there it was a couple of times that I was struggling to hear it. Like the dialogue. The music is fantastic. The soundtrack is fantastic. The sound effects, all that is really nice and loud and comes through really well. But there is a couple of times when I struggled to hear some of the dialogue. And that could be because of my surround sound. I don't know. Probably is. I'm no good at hooking that stuff up anyway. But this is just plug-in wires, right? So there's that. That was a bit of a downer for me, especially because I'm deaf anyhow. But so that's just your prerogative. If you turn it up a little louder, you should be able to hear it fine, or turn on the subtitles or whatever. If you've got $1,000 surround sound system, you should be perfect. Who knows? So that's just me. All right. And secondly, and the most offensive thing was the sound effect on the menus when you're switching to things like the special features or the settings or special, the watch the movie or what, the main menu. It was so loud. This ding, ding, ding every time you hit the remote to move it somewhere else. What was going on with that? Oh my goodness. And see, so that's not a big deal, but it was quite annoying. Other than that, this was well worth the price. I'm not going to lie. I don't have any remorse for buying this, and I am definitely going to look at getting some other things from Lionsgate Limited. So there you have it. We're starting the weekend. Well, what about right now? Sounds like a great time. For Michael at the microphone, Bob, squeaky chair in the back, and this big fat nerd, we will see you next week.